Palm Springs at 6 starts right now.
Now, this is NBC Palm Springs.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Olivia Sandusky.
And I'm Mark Mester. A new chapter in public safety could soon be coming to Palm Springs. That's tonight's top story. The use of automated license plate recognition, or flock cameras. It's been a popular topic among city leaders across the Coachella Valley, and the city of Palm Springs could take technology up a notch. Tiani Jadalang joins us live in Palm Springs tonight, where there's an update on tonight's city council meeting. Tiani?
Mark, the city council meeting is well underway, taking place behind me inside City Hall. But what we do know is that Palm Springs City Council motioning to remove that subject from tonight's meeting. Now, here's what we do know. The city of Palm Springs has well over 60 of these license plate readers well across city limits. But what they were pushing for this evening was to use the use of a new technology called Flock Nova system. According to officers in charge of this program, it's not another surveillance system, but it's a tool that ties together all the Flock products. The products currently in use don't provide auditing capabilities, and this technology could help set boundaries for what investigators are looking at and for what reason. It could also help time efficiency, turning days-long work into seconds. Lieutenant William Hutchinson with the Palm Springs Police Department spoke with us about the safety features many in the community might be worried about moving forward.
Let's say a federal agency wants access to our system. Our policy says it's a firm no right up front, unless you can provide another incident. As an example, during the bombing in Palm Springs, the FBI needed some of that information to show the individuals, track that individual's driving patterns. And from that, the chief of police authorized the sharing of those flock cameras and that flock footage of that bombing suspect with the FBI. In a scenario like that, it's highly appropriate that we provide that information to help with the prosecution or to help with investigative leads.
Now, all of this would play into a project that the Palm Springs Police Department is currently building, and that's the Real-Time Intelligence Center. Of course, we will keep you updated with new information and that information when they will make that decision. Live in Palm Springs, I'm Tiani Jadalang. We'll send it back to Mark and Olivia in studio.
Tiani, thank you for the update tonight. We have a local alert. The one-day event called East Fest is coming to Palm Springs Surf Club. It's this Sunday, and the public has the chance to surf hundreds of experimental surfboards. It's all with the world's best imaginative craftsmen and women who built them. Attendees also have the opportunity to surf alongside some of the biggest names in surfing, like Mikey February, Nathan Fletcher, and Harry Bryant. There will be poolside DJs, live bands at night. Tickets are $40 for adults, $20 for children. Surf sessions are $250.
With that, let's get a check on the forecast right now. Gorgeous shot right there from our Agua Caliente Casino camera from downtown Palm Springs. For the latest on our end-of-week forecast, we're going to send things over to meteorologist Jerry Steffen.
Well, we had a lot of sunshine today with near normal temps around that 100-degree mark in the Coachella Valley, but a disturbance to the north has kicked up the winds. That'll continue through late tonight and back off tomorrow. So onshore winds will be a little gusty in the wind-prone areas. Overnight lows tonight with those winds, 73 degrees in Palm Springs this evening, under clear skies 74 at Indio, 72, 29 Palms, 59 degrees at Banning tonight. Now that low meanders around the southwest because it's a cutoff low. Now tomorrow, we'll see increasing cloud cover over the area. The humidity moves up and temps go down. Middle 90s puts us slightly below normal tomorrow afternoon. 92 degrees tomorrow for Palm Springs, 94 at Indio, 95 La Quinta, a high in Rancho Mirage of 96 degrees under increasing cloud cover. Saturday, we have a chance of rain for Southern California. Hit and miss showers for the valley is a possibility. We'll look at that in the full forecast coming up. And then we begin to clear out Sunday. Palm Springs at 91 degrees. Full forecast and 7-day on the way.
All right, thanks to Jerry for that. Well, a brand new business is coming to downtown Indio in a familiar location. What was once Little Street Music Hall will now be another music venue called the Desert Rat. Our Brett Rosen has the story.
And when I spoke with two of the owners of the upcoming business, the Desert Rat, they made it clear that the two most important things is to continue bringing some of the best musical talent to the city of Indio and have the space that's open to the public both mornings and nights. This is how the owner of world-famous Repairland, Jace Levi, usually spends his mornings, fixing the lineup of guitars that are in his shop. And now, as of a week ago, Levi will continue his business in the space that was once Little Street Music Hall. The new business is called the Desert Rat and looks for a December 6th grand opening. On top of concerts, the building will also serve as a bagel spot during the day.
I think the community needs something here 7 days a week. They need a place where they can go and they can, have a coffee, they can have a soda, they can have a beer, they can see some live music. That needs to happen.
In the approved leasing agreement, the City of Indio committed $180,000 in renovations, including an 18-month rent-free period for construction and setup. Other co-owner is Ron Mesh, who also owns Studio B mixing facility in Indio. He says the city's financial help has made the commitment to the project that much easier.
It's very helpful. It's like I said, it's a big investment on both of our parts for the long term. We can't just go in there and use the money and say, hey, this didn't work. We also have large investments on our own.
Levi says because of each owner's experiences, the goal is to bring in bigger acts on stage.
We all have a lot of different contacts and experience, booking bigger acts. And the local bands, we've got great local bands, but they need better opportunities.
Both owners told me the Desert Rat is set to be open by December 6th and that they already have a few shows already planned out for the month. Now, they wouldn't tell me who is going to be performing, but co-owner Ron Mesh mentioned that one of the bands are very well known across the ages of 22 and 60, and the announcement for who is performing will be out soon. Here in studio, I'm Brett Rosen, NBC Palm Springs.
Our thanks to Brett for that. Turning to more local news this evening, we got some exciting news for local pickleball fans. The city of Palm Springs breaking ground today on a major expansion at Demuth Park. Hosted by the City of Palm Springs Department of Parks and Recreation. The event included remarks from Mayor Rhonda Hart and also members of the City Council. This highly anticipated project includes the addition of 22 new courts, including one tournament-ready court, along with enhanced lighting, new sidewalks, shade structures, and fresh landscaping. And while construction is underway, don't worry, pickleball play will not stop. It's thanks to a partnership with College of the Desert. 12 temporary courts are now open near their satellite campus on South Hermosa Drive, just off of East Barista Road.
Variety Children's Charity is hosting a community event today for young artists living with various impairments. It's called Art from the Heart. Many of these young artists are living with disabilities, medical challenges, or they have limited access to the arts. Guests have the opportunity to purchase these one-of-a-kind artworks and support these children through the power of art. The event is being held at Cambria Gallery. It's right now in Palm Desert. It runs until 7 o'clock. It is free and open to the public.
3, 2, 1.
Coffee has officially opened its doors in Cathedral City. It's right off of Ramon Road. Mayor Nancy Ross, along with the entire City Council, joined the grand opening of the local chain's brand new spot. And there's something extra special about this location. It's the first one to feature a drive-through.
Road work is scheduled to begin starting tomorrow on Highway 111. This will take place northwest of the Parkview Street and Highway intersection for bridge maintenance. During this period, lane closures will be in place at various times. Traffic will be reduced to a single lane in each direction periodically as well, so could cause some delays out there. You're encouraged to plan ahead, allow a little extra travel time, and use alternate routes if available. And new at 6 o'clock tonight, while movies often entertain, they can also reflect real-life issues that many communities continue to face.
That's what director Jorge Cholapa aims to do with his latest film. It's called Lolita. It's a film making its way to the big screen and premiering at a festival that celebrates LGBTQ+ voices and diversity. Antonio Marquez tonight gives us a closer look.
That's right. The inspiration for the film Lolita and the themes it highlights are ones that communities continue to face nowadays, and Jorge Cholapa feels it is important to bring them to light.
Guess I'm stuck in the system trying to break my own.
Lolita is the latest film to hit the big screen by Jorge Cholapa, a filmmaker who seeks to highlight the obstacles of daily life on screen, regardless of where you come from or your immigration status.
Believe it or not, Lolita was inspired by my DACA status. A lot of people don't really understand what that means because the film is about someone that got out of jail after being incarcerated for 9 years. And, he comes out of jail and he wants to reintegrate back into the world, but he's pretty much being treated as a second-class citizen. Even though he's trying to redeem himself, the system keeps pushing him down and keeps closing doors on him, which is how I was feeling when I wrote this back in 2019. Having the DACA status, being able to work and being able to get a driver license, but still feeling stuck, feeling in a way free, but held back.
And this weekend, the film will premiere at the Cinema Diverse Film Festival.
I'm excited to see it. I got to see it in the big screen recently, and I get to see it this weekend.
The message of the film may differ among audience, but for Jorge, it simply seeks to highlight the importance of respect among humans.
Despite if you're whatever the color of your skin is, whatever your sexual orientation might be, or whatever your documented status might be, you should still be treated with respect. I think we're living in very unprecedented times right now, and people are just really quick to use their opinions as facts.
The film also features up-and-coming actor Alexis Vasquez, Plutarco Asa, and Eric Roberts, who lend their talents to the cast. The festival will take place this weekend and next weekend also at the Palm Springs Cultural Center. Antonio Marquez, NBC Palm Springs.
All right, thanks to Antonio for that. Coming up next year on NBC Palm Springs, President Trump officially signs the TikTok deal to come to America. We'll hear more from the president about the order right after the break.
Also tonight, a local high school wins a Spirit Award, and Friday Night Lights is back in full swing tomorrow. We've got the award and scheduled details. That's after this break.
And here's a quick look at your gold and silver prices on this Thursday evening. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Missed the news yesterday? Well, don't worry. You can watch the latest stories and even original news programming over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Every morning at 6 a.m., Jerry and I are here to help you start your day informed and connected. And after our newscast, I head out into our community to listen and bring you the stories that truly impact our lives here in the Valley so that your voice is heard.
You're watching our digital live stream. For the latest news and updates on developing stories, head over to our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Don't miss our digital exclusive content. Me on a Plate, Talking with Thalia, Kai the Deal Guy, and Desert Entertainment with Todd. Only on NBCPalmSprings.com.
News isn't all we do. We have a wide variety of original programming for you to enjoy over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Successful wildlife projects are happening all across the Salton Sea. And in the middle of these restoration efforts, lithium enters the equation. Dive into the delicate balance of nature and the emerging Lithium Valley, streaming on NBCPalmSprings.com.
Worried about committed to covering our community. You're watching NBC Palm Springs at 6.
Welcome back. There is some positive news for the economy tonight. New data released today shows the U.S. economy grew more than previously thought in the second quarter. Revised gross domestic product data from the Commerce Department puts second quarter economic growth at 3.8%. That was higher than the most recent estimate of 3.3% and the strongest reading since the third quarter of 2024. According to economists, the new data suggests the economy is still doing just fine despite the slowdown in labor market growth.
A TikTok deal between the United States and China appears to be on its way to being finalized. President Donald Trump signed an executive order in the Oval Office this afternoon, paving the way for a TikTok deal that could transfer majority ownership of the app to Americans. While it appears the terms of the agreement are set, it will likely take some more time for the sides to close the deal as they hammer out exact legal and financial points. The president says the support of China is very important to the deal, and Chinese President Xi Jinping has given his stamp of approval.
I had a very good talk with President Xi, a lot of respect for him. Hopefully he has a lot of respect for me too. And we talked about TikTok and other things, but we talked about TikTok and he gave us the go-ahead. You know, it's run by American investors and American companies, great ones, great investors, the biggest.
It is still unclear who all the investors of the deal are, but President Trump said during the signing that Oracle and its co-founder Larry Ellison will play a big role.
Let's take a break from the headlines, take a live look outside our Indian Wells Golf Resort camera this evening. Jerry Steffen's in right after the break with a look at your 7-day forecast.
Missed the news yesterday? Well, don't worry. You can watch the latest stories and even original news programming over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Every morning at 6 a.m., Jerry and I are here to help you start your day informed and connected. And after our newscast, I head out into our community to listen and bring you the stories that truly impact our lives here in the Valley so that your voice is heard.
Missed the news yesterday? Well, don't worry. You can watch the latest stories and even original news programming over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Every morning at 6 a.m., Jerry and I are here to help you start your day informed and connected. And after our newscast, I head out into our community to listen and bring you the stories that truly impact our lives here in the Valley so that your voice is heard.
You're watching our digital live stream. For the latest
Welcome back. Here's a live look outside our Walter Clark Highway 111 camera. Gorgeous night out there at the river, Rancho Mirage. Love the little ombre we have there with the colors too. Let's check in with meteorologist Jerry Steffen. Tonight he has our 7-day forecast.
Well, Palm Springs hit a high of 106. That was yesterday, and that'll be the warmest day we'll see in our near future. Our normal high 99 in the city, and we'll be below that over the next couple of days. Okay, low pressure center to the north of us, a cutoff low. That'll accentuate the winds out of the west, so gusty winds tonight through early tomorrow morning. Any rain stays out of the Southern California area, bulk of it over Arizona. Now, that low will make its way to the northeast of us. It'll begin to pull in some clouds into the area, and temps come down, humidity starts to move up. 94 to 98 under building clouds for the Coachella Valley. Any rain on Friday limited to the mountains and possibly just sprinkles. Saturday, it'll be positioned in a way it'll guide some moisture into Southern California in the back end of the system. Yeah, elevate the chance of rain. Temperatures come down, humidity goes up. So around 90 degrees for high with lots of clouds on Saturday and the chance of rain. Not much for the valley, hit and miss, maybe light showers, sprinkles possibly between 0 and 1/10 of an inch in the valley, more so in the mountains up to a 0.2 of an inch around the higher elevations. Now, temperatures come down. A lot of clouds and higher humidity. We'll subtract those numbers. 88 degrees for high on Saturday with clouds, 89 at Indio, Rancho Mirage, 90 degrees. Then Sunday comes, a couple sprinkles in the mountains. That's about it as skies begin to clear over the area. Surface moisture will begin to move up each and every day. Matter of fact, Saturday and Sunday, dew points around that 60-degree mark. And winds, which are gusty tonight, will begin to back off on Friday, more so over the weekend, especially in the wind-prone areas this evening. San Gorgonio past Desert Hot Springs, sustained winds this evening at around 30 miles an hour, 20-mile-an-hour sustained winds tonight around the wind-prone areas along and north of I-10. Okay, Narda, it's a hurricane in the northeast Pacific, southwest of Cabo. It's going to go its way to the west until it makes a turn to the north. That'll happen on Saturday, and then it begins to move almost straight north. Now, yesterday, I had a forecast that predicted we would see some moisture move into Southern California. We'll see some, but right now it looks as though that rain will stop short of making its way into Southern California. Temperatures begin to back off, and we'll see some clouds with that system. Comfort Air 7-day forecast, middle 90s tomorrow with building clouds. Humidity goes up, chance of rain as well. We could see a few light showers in the valley on Saturday, more of it around us. Sunday will clear out, 91 degrees, and will stay below normal with the numbers all of next week.
NBC Palm Springs Sports with Tim O'Brien, powered by Agua Caliente Casino.
Well, the Coachella Valley continues to find its way on the national map for more than just its stunning views. La Quinta High School joining a list of elite schools nationwide for their school spirit, creativity, and community support. Nearly 100 applications were sent in from around California, and 2 schools, La Quinta being one of them, they've made the top 25. Jose Maldonado, the rural market manager with T-Mobile, explains what's next for the Blackhawks.
So today we came and we celebrated with the students and staff of La Quinta High School to announce that they are the last 25 schools that are entered in the Friday Night Lights 5G program in the entire nation. So we got to bring my staff here and celebrate with them as we announce that they are now in the final running to get a multi-million-dollar tech makeover for the La Quinta High School.
Well, the school will be recognized at a special Friday night celebration on October 10th ahead of the game against Xavier Prep. The winner will be announced on October 30th. Now, the Friday Night Lights schedule continues, the lightest slate of the season, with the Desert Empire League having their bye week. La Quinta takes week 0 off, so they'll still play tomorrow night in a battle of unbeatens against Central. You see Indio at West Valley, Valley View at Coachella Valley, San Gorgonio at Cathedral City, and then the non-league in-valley matchup tomorrow night, Desert Hot Springs, goes up to the High Desert to take on Yucca Valley. And don't forget each week to catch the latest episode of Firebirds Off the Ice, a behind-the-scenes look at everything Firebirds, from the broadcast team to the man behind the lens that captures every exciting moment. This is our last show of behind the scenes before our season preview show on October 5th. We'll learn more and hear from the players and coaches as they look forward to season 4. You can catch it all, of course, after the game Sunday nights here on NBC Palm Springs and online at NBCPalmSprings.com. That'll do it in sports. I'm Tim O'Brien.
And now the Agua Caliente Entertainment Report, brought to you by Agua Caliente Casinos.
4 new films at the box office. Here's Matey the Movie Guy with his pick of the week.
Madeleine Petsch screams and screams some more in The Strangers Chapter 2. Escaping the masked intruders in Chapter 1, she's suffering from PTSD.
She kind of becomes a bit of an unreliable narrator.
Interesting concept, but the film suffers from an incoherent script. The first part is a bore, but the last act gives a glimpse of what could have been. And for that, The Strangers Chapter 2 gets 2 out of 4 quite strange kisses. Up next for the kids, Gabby's Dollhouse.
Do you want to come to Cat Francisco with us?
Fresh from its Netflix success is the big screen event.
It's really been such an honor to see the journey of the show. The dollhouse!
Lila Lockhart Craner is our kitty enthusiast, Gabby, with a magical dollhouse given to her by her grandma Gigi, the sweet Gloria Estefan.
Vroom, vroom.
Watch for Kristen Wiig stealing some scenes in the sweet and charming film its very young demographic will love. It's quite postastic.
Oh.
For that, Gabby's Dollhouse the movie gets 3 out of 4 pinch on my left kisses. And Scarlett Johansson directs her first feature film.
I loved so many elements of this.
The great June Squibb is fantastic here as Eleanor, a 94-year-old woman grieving the loss of her dear friend.
My condolences.
The Holocaust, identity crisis, and friendship, they're all explored in this tragicomic tale. And for that, Eleanor the Great gets 3 out of 4 it's quite great kisses. And my pick of the week, One Battle After Another.
I'm creating a closed...
The 10th film of Paul Thomas Anderson is an entertaining and thought-provoking look at revolutions and the price you pay in resisting.
Detonate your charge.
Completely unpredictable, yeah. Peppered with great performances, Leo is good, but you'll walk away remembering Sean Penn. He's my contender for Best Supporting Actor Oscar this season.
I'll be seeing you very soon.
Viva la revolution! For that, One Battle After Another gets the perfect 4 out of 4 Viva la Revolucion kisses. I'm Manny the Movie Guy for NBC Palm Springs.
Pat an eyelash.
Good morning.